Hi, friends and family. I'm running a speed test right now because the computer's been kind of funky lately. I have it set to defragment automatically once a week, which I have to do because I work with so many image files, and I know that can really make it crazy. Automatically once a week. I've got an echo. Where's that coming from? Let me find my echo. Give me a second here. See if that took care of my echo. Oh yeah, I need to send you the link, Danny. Hang on. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for Danny. See if that took care of my echo. Oh yeah, I need to send you the link, Danny. Hang on. All right. So here comes the link in the chat for Danny. And we will go over our channel stats right quick. All right, so let me pull that up. Go over our channel stats right quick. Let me find this. Okay, I think that's all. All right, maybe I finally got that figured out. Okay, so let me pull up my share screen. We'll go over some channel stats right quick. Can y'all hear me? Okay, that's a new little pop-up. All right, so I hope you guys can hear me now. Now that I can't hear an echo, I'm worried you can't hear me at all. Okay, good. Thank you. And welcome to everyone. Let me say some hellos right quick. I don't know if Sydney's still here. She did leave me a note early in the chat that she's going to be moderating on another stream. So hopefully we'll get her back. Hello, Organized Pineapple. Good to see you. Hello, Destiny at Dirt Road Destiny. I think that's right? That's your first name, Destiny. Thank you for being here today. I'm tickled to see you in the stream. Hello, Jesse. Thank you for calling to let me know you might be running a little bit behind, but thank you for being here. And hello, Lisa. Hi, Al Chafe. How are you? Danny's in the chat. See if I've got anybody else. Southern Mama, hey, how are you? Thank you for sending me the pictures of your precious, sweet fur babies. All right, so we're going to go over some channel stats right quick. And as you can see, I've just kind of cleaned out the columns. We're about to end the year, so I don't know that we really need to be able to look back 6 or so weeks, and I'm just thinking this might be a little less information overload. So we'll quickly run down the list of channel members and previous guests on the show and let you know where things stand for them week over week as far as subscriber counts. That is obviously not the only metric that any content creator should be looking at to determine whether or not they're growing and engaging and getting their content in front of people. But it's an easily measurable metric to study. So, and there are obviously some perks kind of reaching certain milestones as far as subscriber counts. So our friends, Texas neighbors, we haven't met them live and in person yet, but I'm hoping that will happen one day soon. Nina and Boyce at Runneth Over Garden and Life. They were at 783 subscribers last Friday. They're at 796 today. I would call that a nice little growth spurt there. My friend at Ordered Steps, she's lost a subscriber. Again, a lot of health challenges, a lot of just life things that happen for her that make it really difficult for her to post consistently. And if anything, just take away the lesson that it can impact your channel if you're not in the position to consistently offer new content to people that visit the channel and people who've subscribed to the channel. Hello, Dr. Noir. Dr. Noir. Why do I want to call you Dr. Noir? Hello. Maybe you should change your name to Dr. Noir. That would make it easy for me, right? Dr. Lund. Hello, Dr. Lund, my friend from Psychology Noir with Dr. Lund. But back to my list, Ordered Steps. Lost one subscriber. She's at 194 this week. My friend Akashi Chris was a Texas neighbor. They've moved to Oklahoma and are setting up a homestead there. Kind of the opposite life. This is her alter ego, I think, that we're going to be seeing as they get this homestead set up.
Great channel. She was at 277 subscribers last Friday. She's at 289 today. My friend Byron, another Texas neighbor of ours, about an hour and a half away. He's been here for dinner and to meet all of the animals and hang out with us. He's dropped a handful of subscribers from last week. He's at 1,830 something today. Again, he had a big, insane boost of numbers after he attended the Pinecone Fest in Texas a couple of months ago. Again, a great way to network. Obviously, any kind of engagement is helpful, but when you can meet people in real life, again, it's the opportunity to know who the content creator is beyond what you can just see in their videos. And so that was a great little testimony to how much you can grow a channel by actually engaging and meeting people in real life, along with doing live streams and things where you can engage online. So he's still sitting at a very nice subscriber count. Do check out his channel. He is a personal friend of ours. My friend Joe Hupp in Australia has gained 3 subscribers. He's at 277 this week. My friend Nick, another Texas neighbor, about 2.5 hours west of us, he has gained 3 subscribers also, 87 today. My friend Tiffany at Mud and Mascara Homestead, she has grown by 9 subscribers, sitting at 417 today. Nope, that's not right. 8 subscribers. Our friends Devin and Ryan, some more Texas neighbors, they are at 799 today over the 787 last Friday. My friends Jesse and Lisa, some more Texas neighbors down near Houston. Jesse is in the chat moderating for me today. He is known as the Mod Father for any of you that may be new here and haven't met him. Hello, Joe and Sue at the Bud Files. Thanks for being here. Hi, Cassie at Forensic Mystics. Thanks for being here today. So they have gained another 10 or 12, it looks like, subscribers. This has been a consistent growth pattern for them, at least 10 a week. That's very healthy. It's very organic, and it's easy to hold on to those subscribers. They do release a lot of consistent content. You'll get a lot of how-tos. You'll get a lot of travel along with them, road trips and things like that. Just a fun couple, and they work so beautifully together on screen and off, I imagine. So check that channel out. They are sitting at 1,230 something today. My friend Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead is at 438 subscribers today over the 421 we saw last Friday. And let's scroll a little. My friend Lee from across the pond in the UK has gained 3 subscribers. That seems to be the trend this week. He's at 383 today. Oh, no, that's Robin. So Robin has gained 3. And she is at 383 today. And then my friend Lee in the UK has gained 6 subscribers this week. He's sitting at 651 today. My friend Katie at Mayfield Ranch has gained 11 subscribers. She's at 510 today. Rich at Rich New Design has gained another few subscribers. He is still, I guess, without the hardware that he needs to create videos, but I did see a little string of shorts from him in the last week. So that's helpful. And obviously, again, just by having some new content out, it generates more interest, and maybe people that have visited the channel a time or two are excited, and then they hit that subscribe button because they see new content going up. And thank you, Cassie, for joining the channel. Y'all, that little green bar, I don't know what color it's showing on y'all's thing. I think it's a green bar, right? But I'm just looking at the StreamYard chat stream here. And thank you, Cassie. That's so awesome. Thanks for joining the channel. So our friends Jeff and Lorena, some more Texas neighbors, 2.5 or so hours east of us. They grew by 10 subscribers. They're at 507 subscribers today. Our friends Ronnie and Brittany. Brittany was on the show a couple of months ago, and they have also grown. They are sitting at 454 subscribers today over the 441 we counted last week. Hello, the Fix-It Lady. How are you? Hello, Pete at Scratch and Pete. Y'all, there are so many awesome channels in my chat today, and I want you guys to get a notepad and write down some of these channel names, because you've got to at least go meet these people and see what they offer to their viewers, because it's a great mix of content, different kinds of content. And these are neat people. These are nice people. These are quality people. And I would just count it a blessing for you to go over and say hello to them and check out their videos. So Ronnie and Brittany are at 454 today. Ashley at CNC Farm continues to grow by leaps and bounds every week. She is doing something right there. She was at 764 last Friday. She's at 811 today. My friend John at Home Bartending with John was at 210 subscribers last Friday. He's at 215 today. And then, and now Dr. Lund, aka Dr. Noir, was at 435 subscribers last Friday. She's gained 10. She's at 445 today. My lawyer, friends, again, I want to encourage you to check out her content because she looks at the mental health, psychological, psychiatric side of the personality issues that factor into some of the cases that we've all looked at together at Peter's channel. So a great companion to what we learn about from him. Check her out. My friend Adam Sky has gained 10 subscribers this week. I'm very excited about that. He was at 98 subscribers a week ago. He's at 108 today. Late Horror Show. My friend Dino has gained another 1,100 subscribers, it looks like, or I can't do that math. And I have to turn the brightness down on my screen so it's really dark, the screen I'm looking at right now, and that's so that it won't reflect off my glasses so much. But he is sitting at 95,100 something today. Dawn Ray B is at 364 subscribers. There's another jump of 3. Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve. They have gained, looks like 5 subscribers. They're sitting at 613 today. Nancy at Our Treasured Home grew from 707 last Friday to 724 subscribers today. My friend Fat Ninja, this is Daryl Simmons. Again, rest in peace, Daryl. If you missed the announcements about that, I had him on the show back on the 11th of November, and he passed away on Saturday the 19th. But his channel is still continuing to grow. He has some great content there. He had a great message. He had a great spirit. And I'm going to leave him on my spreadsheet because of that. I want to honor him any way I can. I only knew him through YouTube, but I just felt like I had a very nice connection here. And I still encourage people to go and check out his channel. My friend David at Safe and Sound Texas Audio Excursion has grown from 1,590 something subscribers last Friday to 1,620 something today. Peter at Lawyer is holding on to that 164,000 range of subscribers. Again, I can only see the first 3 digits when I go to another person's channel. So his channel will show me 1.64K. So it could be close to 165,000 now, which I suspect it is because he pretty much is gaining 1,000 subscribers a week. My friend Steven at Pawpaw's Kitchen, a Texas neighbor of ours, probably about an hour and 10 minutes or so from us, in my old stomping grounds of Arlington, Texas, where I grew up. He is at 232 subscribers today over the 224 we saw last Friday. Prophet Webb's Web is holding on to that 126 subscribers. A lot of great technical how-tos there. If you have a request for some computer software, hardware related thing, send him a message. He is happy to either visit with you personally about a video to walk you through it. So great source of information at his channel. My friend Amanda at Bare Bones Living was on the show last Friday. She was at 563 that day. She's at 575 today. And then our guest today will be Danielle from Danny Day's Homestead. She is one of the very, very first homestead people that I met when I started getting involved in like live streams and things. There was so much about YouTube that I didn't even know. And she was one of the first people I met. She's a great example to me. The way she does her videos, the way she talks on her videos, a lot of that really appeals to me. And it's been a great guide for how I do a lot of what I do on my channel. I don't want to copy anyone, but she's just been a great inspiration to me. She's very talented. She's very beautiful. She's very real. I know you guys are going to love having her on the show today. So I'm happy for everyone that's here to get a chance to spend time with her. Hello, Matt D. How are you? Thanks for being here. Hello, Janice from Where to Begin Homestead. I'm so tickled to see you here today. And so let me just right quick go over who I've got lined up for the weeks coming up. Next Friday, I have my friend from Elder P scheduled to be on the show. And then David Hunt, we're having some communication snafus here. So David will either be on the show next Friday after we visit with Elder P, or he'll be part of my Christmas stream. I had sent him an email offering him both of those dates, and he sent me back an email, said, yes, it sounds great. I just need to know which one. Regardless of which day you see him, that will be a blessing for everybody in the audience. So don't miss the next couple of shows. Again, my Christmas stream, I encourage anyone who's here that day and spread the word. If you've got friends that might want to participate, it'll kind of be like an online Christmas party. We'll have people come up and share their holiday greetings and any memories or stories or songs or gifts or pictures, anything they might want to share while they're on the screen with me. So I would love to see lots of you here on that day. I still think there's a good chance I might sing at least a couple of songs for you. So you got to show up for that, right? And then after the first of the year, I've got a couple of weeks in January scheduled. New friend of mine, new connection here on YouTube, Millionaire Paul, is scheduled for the 13th. That's the second Friday in January. And then my amazingly, unbelievably, phenomenally talented, longtime friend, real life friend, Tom Salta, is scheduled to be here on the 20th. He does have lots of professional things going on, so there's a possibility that may bump to the next Friday. We'll know as we get closer. But is a friend of mine from, let me stop sharing my screen, from Geezer Gamers. I met him when Xbox Live first was a thing back in 2005. Halo 2 came out and Xbox Live was a thing. He is one of the founding members of Geezer Gamers. I've met him live and in person at the Geezer Gamer conventions in Las Vegas. He writes video game music. You don't have to be a gamer to be familiar with some of the music that he's written. I guarantee if you go to his website and scroll through some of the games, you'll realize, oh, yeah, I've heard that tune before. He's an award-winning, very accomplished musician, and it'll be a treat to have him on the show. He's written music for other things, too. There was a Marine Corps recruitment commercial that he did the music for probably 10 years ago. And anyway, he's just super, super talented. But speaking of talent, I am going to bring up my friend, Danny. Oh, yeah, there's David Hunt in the chat now. Great channel. Betty J. Gathers. Thank you for being here, guys. David, I sent you another email so you can clarify for me if you want to be here next Friday or on the Christmas stream, or if you can be here for both. Share a little music with us. Give us some blessings on both of those days. So you can tell me in the chat or you can send me back an email. I'm so thrilled with everyone that's here today. I'm going to bring Danny up. I keep saying I'm going to bring Danny up. I brought Danny up. Hey, Danny, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Yeah, good.
How are you
And
doing?
so I'm good. Have you finished your Christmas shopping?
No, ma'am, I have not. There's a lot of things going on right now, so the kind of what I had planned is probably not my plans anymore. So it's just one of those transitions in my life. So at the
Well,
moment, I
I'm
don't
just
have everything
blessed and
together. No.
okay. Well, but we're going to have a good time today, and I'm blessed and honored that you're here on the show. And I mean every word of that. You have been an inspiration to me. You have been, I mean, you lit a fire under me to start releasing these cover songs. I don't know if I've told you that before or not, but that was a big catalyst for me. I thought, oh my gosh, yeah, it'll be okay. I
Yeah,
can do this online. So,
that's right.
so I love you for that. I appreciate you for that. And I think we're going to have fun today. I just want to spend a
Yeah.
little time letting people get to know you. I do want to share early on with everybody. One of the things I appreciate about you is that you are a military veteran. That's a huge deal to me. I think you know that that's a huge deal to me. So I want to thank you for that. And I thought we might could start with us, you just telling me what branch of the military did you serve in, and like where were you stationed? All the things that us non-military veteran people wonder about when we meet somebody that has served.
Okay, I was in the United States Air Force, and when I was stationed at Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio, Texas.
So, how much time have you spent in Texas outside of that?
Um, Not a whole lot outside of, the experience that I had there. Um, I
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty
Okay.
much
And
my
how long did you
experience was
serve?
when I was there in the military. The little less than 2 years.
And so I know in the Marine Corps, Richard and Gerald both like they had a specialty or a. What was your specialty, Richard? Oh, he was an 0311. I don't know what that means, y'all. But so did they have those kind of things in the Air Force too? Like you had a
Um,
designated like
I was security
description?
forces.
You were security forces? Okay. So, did you like that?
Um, Well, it's kind of a sore
Oh,
subject,
trick
but
question.
yeah, I served probably to the best of my ability at that time, you know, but yeah, I should have liked it a lot more than I did. I wish I should have retired in the military. So it's kind of a sore subject. But I was really young. I
If I
mean,
had a nickel, yeah.
I was signed up before I even graduated high school. So right out of high school, I was going. So
Okay.
I would have did a lot of things differently, is what I'm saying. If I knew then what I know now,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
I
No, can't we
probably
all say that?
I would probably still be enjoying the benefits of the military if I wouldn't have been, so concerned with everything that was going on around me.
Right.
But
Well, we start from where we are. That's what I like to say. I
that's
do. I
right.
want to
Yes.
say hi to Adam Sky. Adam Sky, hello, love to you, friend. Thanks for being here today. And Drunk Barbecue, thank you for being here today. So you've got lots of people that are coming in my chat today, Danny, because you're here, and I know that's why. So that's exciting to me. Um, just again, another plug for Danny's channel. You guys go check her out and check out her covers. Again, she was an inspiration to me to start releasing covers because she had done some covers on her channel, and it just never even occurred to me that somebody that kind of has a homestead channel could share that as well. So again, I'll quit going on and on and on about that.
No, no.
But I like to ask a little string of questions about your channel and your YouTube life. And the first question is always, what motivated you to start a YouTube channel?
Well, I felt like the things that I was doing, I didn't realize, whoa, that's me. I didn't realize
Does it make you
that
nervous to be big screen?
it's okay. Whatever. I just probably won't look at myself if that's okay. Um, but I, was doing the housewife thing, and I have chickens, and I was learning how to work a garden and everything, and how to harvest. And a lot of the things that I was doing and that I had interest in, I realized that other people also have those interests, and there's other channels out there um, that have those type channels. And so I decided, you know what, I'll do that. So I've been homeschooling my daughter for a while, and so pretty much I was at home by myself, just with Emma, but not by myself. But I didn't really have much of a social life, and so I thought that that might be a good way of kind of socializing, but at the same time, instead of just being a part of the community as a lurker, I thought I would be the part of the community. I'd let you guys get to know me as well, and kind of that's where I was at with that. Um, I also have a testimony. I've been through a lot, and that is probably the direction that my channel is going to be going in, seeing as how no longer have a homestead, and I'm starting over from the ground up. So that's why I changed my name to Danny Days Ahead, because that's what it's going to be, is Danny Days Ahead, because that's what I'm going to be focusing on now. While I'll still have those values, and I'll still be mindful of what I put in my body, and I still want to grow towards self-sufficiency. I'm really growing towards self-sufficiency now, 'cause
Well, again,
if
see, we start from where we are. So
if
yeah,
I'm
you're starting from where you are, and you're just going to move forward, right?
right, and if I'm not self-sufficient, then, that won't be good. I have no choice but to be self-sufficient now.
But I'll still say there's still so much we can learn from what you've shared with us
Yes.
about your gardening and about the animals and just getting a
Yeah,
homestead set up and
and
learning how to be self-sufficient.
there's
So
so much of that that I'm gonna take with me, and I feel like it's not all for naught, you know? I mean, I've learned so much, and yeah, I'm just gonna move forward from here.
good. I love that spirit. I love that attitude. What was the first video you posted to your channel, and approximately when was it?
Ooh, um, I think the first video I made was me standing in front of my kitchen window, like, "Hey, y'all," uh, and,
What do I say now?
it was so awkward. I had no idea. I was like, "Here I am talking to myself in front of my kitchen window." Um, but I was trying to do, like, a little introduction, and I think that was, in January, at the beginning of January, so
Okay, this year, January.
yes. Yes, ma'am.
So you're growing fast. I think your numbers are amazing if you just started the channel in January.
Yeah, it hasn't quite been a year, so I'm pretty
Yeah,
stoked
I
about
think
that.
that's amazing. It's
I
even
am
more
really
amazing.
I'm surprised and grateful. I was like, "Who knew that?" But,
Again, the stuff you're putting out just covers a lot of different information and appeals to a lot of different people. So you're doing it
well,
right.
and YouTube has really helped me, like, really helped me, and I don't mean to put it off on y'all, the changes that I've made in my life, but it helped me, having more than one perspective of, like, what I have to offer and myself as a person, for so long, when you are who you are and you only have, like, one other person and then your child to reflect on their opinions of who you are, and you don't socialize with other people, it really has an effect. It depending on how healthy a relationship that person you have with that person, it really has an effect on you, and I I'm just saying that this YouTube community has really blessed me and really helped just having my channel and meeting the people that I have and getting to know a community like I have, and they've been really supportive. Y'all have been really supportive, and it has really helped my self-confidence and believing in myself and really feeling self-worth again, and I really appreciate y'all, you know?
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you too. I want to say hello to Cherie Atkins, and I'm putting up some of these little messages, Danny. Can you see those on your end? Just
Uh,
feeling the love here.
yeah.
So, Southern Mama had said, "What a sweet girl," and then now we've got this message, this little note from Destiny. So, um, again, I'm so tickled that you're here because I know we're all going to be blessed. Everybody may take something different away from it because I think that's how life works anyway. But this is going to be a blessing for us. I hope it ends up being a blessing for you too. Do you have a favorite video or a video you're most proud of on your channel?
I think I like the video that I made in response to Chuck's Imperfect Gardener. I think that's probably the best video that I made because I was just being myself and I was being goofy. But honestly, I wasn't trying to be funny. I mean, it is funny, but all of the things that I was doing is really like how I am, even though it turned out to seem like comedic. It was how I really do. Like, I have to Google stuff and, look up things because I don't know, and, but it ended up being really funny. I think that was probably so it's called The Imperfect Gardener part or my
Okay.
response to The Imperfect Gardener. That was pretty
So
funny.
while you guys are jotting down the names of the channels and content creators you see in my chat today, jot down the name of that video, her response to the imperfect gardener. And when you go to her channel, be sure and check that video out.
So Life
Um,
with Belinda and Chuck was the one who originally put up that he put up a
the
video, The
imperfect
Imperfect
gardener.
Gardener, and I made it like a response to it, like a
Okay, sweet,
sequel.
sweet. At 2.0.
Yeah.
So, what is something that you always keep in the back of your mind when you're creating a video or when you're trying to come up with an idea for a video? Like, what's your,
I
you know,
try to
your
always keep in the back of my mind that, that even though sometimes I feel like what I'm doing is not really that big of a deal, I try to keep in the back of my mind that I'm an example and that this is going on the World Wide Web, and that if I can do anything, I would at least like to be a blessing to somebody and put a smile on their face. That's what I think of when I get in front of the camera is that, somebody's going to see this and I don't know what walks of life they're going to be in. And I just hope that, if anything they can see. I try to remember that it's okay if I don't know how to be perfect at something. That's what I want to do on camera, is show people something that is real, somebody that is humbly trying to learn things, and that it's okay not to know all about everything. You can still do it. That's what I remind myself before I go on camera.
That's how you're reaching people. That just being real, being you. I love that. I want to say hi to our Okie Homestead. I see you there in the chat as well. I'm trying to find these sweet messages too that people are posting. And
They
if you
are.
have a question for Danny, go ahead and start putting questions in the chat. If you'll put some sort of type it in all caps or something, or put all caps the word question in front of it so I don't miss something that we can ask Danny while she's here. Hello to Byron at 12 Stones Ranch. He is in the chat with us today. Let's see. And here, okay, so Byron has some words of wisdom here. Homesteading is a practice and a way of life. Danny does homesteading whether or not having a homestead.
That's right.
So yeah, just, maybe parts of your, past are going to be someplace else, but you take the spirit of all that with you wherever you're going to go. So wise words there, Byron. All right. So my next question is, what's your favorite part of YouTube? I guess you've kind of talked about it already,
Yeah,
but what's your
my
favorite
favorite
part of
part.
YouTube, and then what's your least favorite part?
Oh man. My favorite part is I have friends on here that I feel like we're more like family now, and the love and support. I've really liked that. um, uh, I don't know. A least favorite thing. Hmm, uh,
Do you like editing? Do you like doing the technical parts of it?
yeah, that's really, I've gotten used to it. It's not that bad. I don't know. I don't know what my least favorite
Okay.
part. My least favorite part is that probably that I don't, because there's a lot of people who I know who are watching my videos, and I correspond with them, and they're letting me know they're there. Probably my least favorite part of YouTube is that there's people that watch my videos that I have no idea who they are.
That's kind of a weird feeling too, right?
Yeah, it is. And I'm
Every now
like,
and then I'll get a comment from someone, and and they say something in the comment that makes me think like they've watched a lot of videos, and they just know about me and the channel. I
it's
think,
just the
okay, this is a brand
uncertainty
new
of
name to
it.
me.
Yeah, that's probably what I would say I like least about it, is because I show my daughter, and I show, like,
Uh-huh.
I bring y'all into my personal life, and it's
Mhm.
like, so I just hope
Who
that
are
it's
you?
no weirdos that's watching my
Yeah,
channel, you know?
yeah. So I don't know if this is an inside joke. Byron wants me to ask if you've ever had a pet turtle.
I have had a pet turtle.
Okay, so there's your answer, Byron. She has had a pet turtle.
Does he
And
know
now, do
that,
you
or
consider your I don't know. Do you consider yourself more of an introvert or an extrovert?
um as of late, I don't know, I'm pretty introverted.
Okay. And
Yeah,
do you consider yourself more artistic or more analytical?
analytical.
Okay. What do you watch on YouTube besides homestead stuff? Like, what's your favorite non homestead stuff to watch on YouTube?
I like to watch renovations, like
Oh,
the
okay.
before and after, like when you see, like, whether it's a patio or a house or a room that somebody's working on, and then, like, they work on it and make it all beautiful and whatnot. I like that sort of thing. There's a
Okay.
satisfaction in the transition from, making something that somebody could just look at and be like, there's no use in making it beautiful. I like that sort of stuff.
Nice. And where do you see yourself, or where do you want to be with your channel ultimately when all is said and done? What do you want your channel to be in the YouTube universe?
Successful.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, no, I don't know that I really have an answer to that.
Okay. You can think on it. Are you on other social media?
No, ma'am, I'm not.
Okay. And so here you get this question that I've been asking everybody lately. You're stranded on an island. What three things do you want to have with you?
Emma, food, and water.
Okay. There it is. Yeah, that's all. That's all we need, right? You guys can figure it out and make it work together. That's good. Hello at Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Thanks for being here today. And let's see. So I'm looking. Let me look through chat and make sure I'm not missing any questions. So Byron says he likes what you named your pet turtle.
Yeah, I think that's where he was going with that. I was hoping he wouldn't bring it up.
Oh, so are you are or aren't going to tell us then what you named your pet
My
turtle?
turtle's name was Turd. That was real original,
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
it?
Well, that is different. It is. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had an
That was
animal
when
named
Emma was
turtle.
very small. It was just a little bitty turtle. And I would let it out and let it, crawl around or whatever. And Emma was like still crawling and she and one time I realized I had to get rid of the turtle or not take it out anymore because one time she was crawling and she got a hold of it and she went to stick it in her mouth. I was like, no, 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 no,
Oh
no,
yes,
no.
yes. All babies put everything in their mouths. Yes. Oh yeah,
Don't
turtle
eat
in the
the
mouth would not
turtle.
be. Yeah, turtle in the mouth would not be a good thing. Um, do you watch any TV? Do you have a favorite TV show?
Ah. I really don't watch much TV. I like
Okay.
watching Lucy.
Okay. You're a fan of the old retro stuff? Do you have a
Yeah.
favorite I Love Lucy episode?
Mm, not really.
Or
Um,
one that's among your favorites?
not right offhand, I can't think.
If you guys in the chat are I Love Lucy fans, tell us in the chat what your
And she
favorite
has
old
she
I Love
has the
Lucy
other
episodes
show.
are.
What's it called?
The Lucy Show?
The
The
Lucy
newer
show.
one?
Yeah.
Okay. You like that one too?
Yeah.
I think I've watched the older one more than the newer one. So Organized Pineapple already says the candy episode in the old original where she and Ethel are working on the assembly line for the candy. I like
Yeah.
The Martian one too, where they get paid to be, they're supposed to be doing a promo for some movie that's coming out and they have to wear the little Martian outfits and then they get stuck outside the apartment. And I like that one. I like that one too. Um, what's your favorite kind of music?
Well, Christian music,
Okay.
contemporary Christian.
Okay. Do you play any instruments?
I do not.
And when did you start singing?
I think I've been singing since I've been talking.
Okay. That explains that then. Um, do you go to the movies much? Do you watch movies or have a favorite movie or list of movies?
Mm, all of these are really good questions. And I'll probably be able to think about myself enough now to figure out all these things, but I haven't thought about myself enough to know what my favorite things are. That'll all
We'll get you
change
back on the
soon.
show. Yeah, we'll get you back on the show one day and we can finish all the answers that maybe you didn't know when
Uh,
I asked them.
yeah,
Uh,
I
again, you
wasn't
can be
ready for
thinking on it.
this. I
You
wasn't
can be thinking
thinking,
on it.
I need to be thinking about
Yeah.
myself so I could be ready for
Oh
this
yeah.
interview. Yeah.
That's what I love. I love letting people know who the content creator is beyond not just what are your videos about and what's your your channel genre and all that stuff. I want them to know you because for sure on your channel that's at least half of the appeal is
Yeah.
you could be on a channel doing car repair and I would still enjoy it because of the way you present information and just who you are on the camera and you know and that it because it feels like that's who you are. If I saw you at the park or at the Walmart or whatever, that's what I would see. And so
Yeah.
that's what I love for people to get a taste of when they come and listen in and watch the interviews is, oh wow, yeah, I've seen her videos, but I didn't know that and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then you just connect with even more people and let them see inside of you a little bit more. So again, you can be thinking of this, and I'd love to have you back on the show someday. You have any tattoos?
Yes.
Look at her eyes, y'all. She didn't know I was going to ask that either. I'm not going to make you show your tattoos or tell us about your tattoos. We can leave it at that. That yes, you have some tattoos. And when is your birthday? Just day and month.
Uh, November 24th.
Oh, so you just had a birthday. So belated happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Um, and I know you have pets. You have dogs, right? Do you consider the chickens pets too?
Yeah, they were my pets. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Um, and so do you paint or draw or do any other kind of artistic
I
things?
used to write a lot. Like I don't know, I would call it a diary, but and then it ended up kind of being like poetry unintentionally.
Okay.
Like, it's
Unintentional poetry. There's the title
yeah,
of the book right there.
right.
Danny's book of unintentional poetry.
I know. That's what my
Hello,
mom
Chris
keeps
Phoenix.
telling
Thanks
me.
for being here.
I told my she's like, "You need to write a book." And I'm like, "I'm trying to find a happy ending first." And she's like, "Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and get started on what you got so far." Like,
Maybe if you write the book and you write the happy ending ahead of time, then you just go and make that happen.
yeah,
Who knows, right?
right.
Manifest destiny. So yes, hi Chris Phoenix. If I didn't if you couldn't hear me say that, what's your favorite food?
Carbs.
That's nice and broad.
Potatoes, cheese, pasta.
Do you make your own pasta?
I do
Have you made
not.
your own pasta? Okay, I've never made
I
my own
have
pasta
not.
either. I don't know why I feel intimidated by that.
Yeah.
I need to start with bread because I haven't made bread yet either beyond, muffins and
Yeah,
cakes and
me either.
stuff.
I thought I made bread once, and then I was told that that really was like a muffin in a bread pan. It wasn't really
Oh.
a loaf. So I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
man,
Oh,
dessert bread
I
doesn't
don't
count."
yeah, I don't want the bread police watching then when I share a
Yeah.
bread video. Um, are you athletically inclined or do you follow sports or a particular sport or athlete?
I don't really follow sports, but when I was coming up, I was in, first in kindergarten, it was ballerina, and then I was, did gymnastics and then cheered and was on the dance team and on the track team and played a little softball and did all those sorts of things. Now I
Okay.
just feel old.
No,
Now
these are
all
still the good old days, Danny.
yeah, those are the good old days. Now all my joints hurt from doing all of that.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's all downhill from here, so don't act
Right.
surprised. And hello, Chef Sketty. Thanks for being here today. Um, what's your favorite song? I know you said you like contemporary Christian music. What's your favorite song?
Oh
Or
man,
if you have a
that's
top three songs,
so
or a
hard.
favorite artist, favorite Christian artist.
I like Lauren Daigle and Francesca Bettistelli and um, um, let's see, Kim Walker Smith. She's really good
Okay.
too.
Okay. And have you ever seen any of those people like in concert?
I have not. I have seen a lot of Christian artists in concert, but I haven't seen those.
So you
I
write
saw
that in your
Jackie
book.
Velasquez. I saw Jackie Velasquez in concert. That was cool.
Yeah.
Um, and then Third Day and New Song and DC Talk and Toby Mac and Skillet. I've seen all of them in concert. I've seen a lot of Christian, but when I was in the youth, I was blessed enough to be a part of a church that had a youth group that we went and did like winter and summer jam, and we would always go to those trips where you stay and like you go to the conferences where they have concerts and stuff like that. So that was a lot of
Right.
fun.
And I wanted to put a plug in for you as far as you being artistic because I know you've done a lot of like logo design and things for other channels for stickers and buttons and stuff like that and logo type stuff. So
Yeah,
that's a very artistic thing.
but say, for example, Trey Designs. Trey at Trey Designs from Vineyard Chick, she actually draws the logos, and see, to me, that would be artistic. To me, looking at a emblem on a computer that's already there and putting it together and making it look like something worth it, to me, that's not artistic. I think when
Oh,
I
I
think
think
of
it's
artistic, I
oh, I
think of
think it's
like,
still incredibly artistic. Yeah. Because
well, I
it's to me it
appreciate
wouldn't be
that.
different like if you can if you can model clay or work with, clay, but you can't paint, I think they're still equally
Oh yeah, pottery is
artistic.
definitely an art.
Yeah, so I think they're still equally artistic, even if it's not you drawing it with your hand, and a pencil to begin with. That's just my opinion. Um, I'm going down my list here. Has there been or is there another YouTuber, another content creator that you would love to do some kind of collaboration with if all you had to do was call them up and say, hey, you want to do a video with me?
Hmm, that's hard. There's a lot of people that I would like to work with. Um, I would like to meet Pineapple face to face. That would be awesome. I feel like we have a lot in common, and I think that we just make it all right on a video.
Sweet, sweet. And goodbye, Southern Mama. If you're still here, I see your message that you've got to go. Thanks for being here today. Um, do you have advice? Because again, I feel like your channel is growing very nicely. You just have a great blend of content and a great presentation style. What advice would you give to somebody that wants to start a channel? It doesn't have to be a homesteading channel, because I'm sure a lot of things that you do and
Yeah,
a lot of principles are the same. But what do you have advice you would give someone if they want to start a channel?
I would say seek the things to that you want to work on, and make that about your content or the things that you want to show. Don't seek out and see what other people want to see, but just think over what you would like to share with other people rather than trying to make it about what people are going to want to see. And be yourself. That's the main thing.
Nice. That's a little easier to maintain than just putting on a
Yeah.
show, right? Hello, Kevin at Tuber Chat. Thanks for being here today. I know it's hard for you to do Fridays during the day, so thank you for being here. You guys, if you're content creators and you don't know about Tuber Chat, you're missing out. You've got to go and check out Kevin at Tuber Chat. Be watching for his live streams. It's an amazing way to meet some quality content creators and form connections and learn from each other and get inspiration to keep grinding away and growing your channels. So you guys check out Tuber Chat. And let me get back to my questions. I was about to ask you one other one when I saw him come in.
Jesse
What's
said he's not sure who inspired me to change my name, but he or she is genius.
uh,
He's
what's
so
the first
funny.
thing you notice about someone when you meet them live and in person? What's the first thing you notice when you meet someone?
That's a hard question. I don't know. I had to think about it. Let's see. I don't know. I think that people's demeanor um probably is the first thing.
Okay.
Like, is this person perturbed, or if they're like
Okay.
welcoming, or if like, should I not bother them? Like, you
Right.
know
Is there
um,
danger here?
yeah, danger, Will Robinson. But
Have
yeah.
you had any crazy YouTube experiences? Either something crazy that happened in a video or something crazy that happened because of a video or a weird interaction?
uh besides besides telling Emma not to film my feet and then getting a lot of flack from that.
Hey, again, just offer content that reaches lots of people. Maybe she knew something we didn't know.
No. I was like, "Are you showing my feet? Don't film my feet."
Is that video still up?
It is.
Okay, y'all, when you
Yeah.
go to Danny's channel, be sure
No,
you look
no,
for
no,
the
no,
video where we can see her feet. Yeah, you want some,
no.
we need some more views. Danny needs more views, more subscribers. Yeah. Okay, now that would be kind of weird though if you knew that you had a whole bunch of subscribers just from that one video looking at your feet, right?
Right. It's like, why do
Hello,
I make
hello,
all this
Amanda.
effort? I could just video my feet.
Right. I bet there's a channel out there like that already. Hi, Amanda
I'm
at Bare
sure.
Bones Living. Thanks for being here today. Um, is there a famous person you'd like to meet?
uh, Patrick Swayze, but he's dead, so I
Yeah. Well, yeah, I
don't.
was gonna say, yeah, living or dead. Oh, yeah. So you're a Patrick Swayze fan.
Oh yeah.
Does that mean you're a Dirty Dancing fan?
Yes.
Are you a Red Dawn fan also?
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Isn't that the name of that Patrick Swayze movie, y'all? Somebody tell me in the chat because I like that movie too. Hello, Old Man King
Probably.
Homestead. Thanks for being here today. So, yes, anyone in the chat, if you are familiar with Patrick Swayze and you know if Red Dawn, if I'm thinking of the right movie, I like that movie because I like those kind of
Yeah.
movies anyway. But yeah, I'm a Patrick Swayze fan as well. What do you do when you're not working on your channel? Like hobby wise or me time? I know you don't get
Well,
a lot of that, but
yeah, right. Um, well, I mean, my usual would be tending the house and doing things, my housewife duties. But
those aren't
and
all they're
all
cracked up to be.
yeah, and all my chores and whatnot. That's what it feels like. But I'm lucky enough to have Emma with me all the time, so I try to spend time with her as much as I can when I'm not having to do something. Um, she's a cinema fan, so she likes to watch movies and couch potato it up. But
Okay.
uh, um, so I like to do things with her, whatever she enjoys doing.
Okay. And
So
Chris Phoenix says, yes, Red Dawn is the movie I'm thinking of. So if you haven't seen Red Dawn with Patrick Swayze,
yeah, I
it's
guess I
kind
need to
of
look that up.
like a war, like there's going to be a war. It's a modern day, and he and his friends,
Yeah.
have to deal with the fact that there's a war coming, that the enemy is coming. So it's
Interesting.
I think it's an
I
awesome I think
I
it's
know
an
that
awesome
sounds
movie.
crazy that I'm all about my daughter, but if you gotta think, she's turning 12 and I only have like this much time left that she's gonna wanna be beside me all the time, you know? So
Let
I'm
me tell
really
you, Danny, I
I don't
think any of us in the chat, any of us here today that come from Peter Trago's Lawyer channel, where we watch these cases, like that um, uh, Nicholas Cruz and now
yeah,
this Ethan Crumbly case and those things. I just can't help but feel like that's a whole lot of what's missing for some of these kids is that they don't have a parent that understands how precious the time is when they're still young and at home, and you can,
right.
you know, instill good values in them and give them
Exactly.
things to work toward and remind them that they're valuable and that they're talented and that they're loved. I don't know what may have gone on in those families, but I can't help but think that that's a big part of what they never got, or they didn't get it at the right time and they didn't get enough of it, and the door was open by whatever means for them to go do. So don't ever feel like somebody's going to be critical about that. We need
But
more
I mean, I
moms.
just wanted to make it clear that that's really what it is. It's not for what it sounds like. It's that's what takes up my time. Her hobbies are my hobbies. She's in scouts. She likes to go to church, things like that. So if she has all the events with scouts and everything, that's what I'm going to do because I'm going to be with her, you know.
Right.
So,
No,
and
again, that's what's missing in the world is parents being parents. So I commend you for that too. Hello, Scott from Rambling with the Brooms. Thanks for being here today. Very good to see you. And there's that island question I already asked you. What's the best piece of advice that you were ever given?
oh wow. Um, these are some serious questions, Kathy. Like, like,
This is how awesome I like some of these. I haven't asked anyone else just because, but I
oh
just
man,
feel like you just really seem to see the world in a deep way. I think you give me the impression, anyway, that you sort of
yeah,
understand, you know, what matters in the end. And I think that's why you're so real with us. So
yeah. Oh
and
no,
again, you can think on it. I won't make you sit here and have to, ponder while people are waiting for information. Um, All right, so let me go back. Any questions from the chat for Danny? If you've got questions for Danny, where were you born and where did you grow up?
I was born in San Bernardino, California, and I grew up mostly in Alabama, um, in the Birmingham and then Tuscaloosa area. Um,
Okay. Do you have brothers and sisters?
I have stepbrothers and stepsisters. I have two
Okay.
stepsisters from separate, and then I have a stepbrother.
Okay. And
Mhm.
where are you, like birth order wise?
I am the youngest.
Okay. And I'm sure you celebrate Christmas.
I do.
Yes. And do you, I know we talked about early on in the show that some of your plans have kind of been jumbled around right now, but will you be putting up a tree wherever you are right now? Are you going to try to put up a little tree, get some decorations up?
If y'all look at my short that I just put up recently about the Camp Challenge Alliance, challenging people to do a campfire meal, that tree that was behind me is my mom's tree, and that's the tree that we'll be having. I'm staying with my mom
Okay.
right now.
Okay. So, yeah, so there'll be a tree and decorations and stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah, Emma and her,
Good.
they've already done it up. While I was
Okay,
still trying
good.
to figure out what I was doing, they were like, "Well, we're gonna put up Christmas decorations."
No, I mean, I would think that would be really comforting. Something
Yes,
that really takes you back to
she
your roots and reminds
she
you what it's all about.
yeah, yeah, she enjoys doing that as well. So, and I just get tickled at that she's turning 12 and still likes to do those things. So
Nice.
I'm doing
So,
something right.
you are, yeah. In your family, do y'all buy gifts for everyone? Do you draw names? How do y'all do your Christmas giving?
We do dirty Santa at our Christmas get together. So we all bring an item that's $15 to $20. And do you know what dirty Santa is?
I'm thinking it's like a white elephant, like a white
It's
elephant
like
gift.
we're okay, so you all bring an item, $15 to $20, at least a minimum of 15. They want it to be like fair. And then you
Yeah, and
all get
actually,
it, and yeah, and we all put them under the tree or lined up there anyway, and then we all get a number, and then one at a time, like one goes first and goes and picks their gift, and then they open their gift, and what happens is they get to pick whichever one they want, but when they pick the gift, when number two goes, they have the option to get another gift that you
that,
don't know what it is, or take number one's gift.
yeah. So I've always called that a Chinese auction. And maybe it's
Oh,
also the
okay.
same as a white elephant. Maybe it's also the same as a white elephant gift.
So
But
it's
yeah,
it
now
gets
that you're
pretty
saying
it
that,
gets pretty heated though.
oh
Like, no,
yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
that.
Oh, and yeah, and sometimes it's just real hard to decide. You really like that thing that the person before you got, or the person three people before them got. But oh,
And
it's
then you
so
got
fun to
people
also
who
open
who
something
like
new.
trick you. It could be like a really small gift and they're going to put it in a really big huge bag to make you think
Uh
it's like
huh.
something big.
Oh yeah, no, that's really really fun. That's really fun.
Yeah.
Hello, Nick at Multi Hunter 24/7. Another great channel there, guys. Put it on your list. And I'm still waiting to see if anybody's got questions for Danny. David says he was just in San Bernardino 2 months ago. So San
Nice.
Bernardino, I want to say the Big Bear, is that near Big Bear Valley? Is San
It's
Bernardino near Big Bear
Victorville.
Valley?
Um
I don't know why I'm
um
thinking it's not far because I watched the Friends of Big Bear Valley Eagles on YouTube, and I almost think somewhere I've read that it's near San Bernardino. Is there a forest? Is there a San Bernardino forest?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
We could look it
I
up.
lose track. This is like crazy eagle season for me. So I've got like all these 37 or so nests I watch.
I was
All
a
I
I was
know is that,
I was a baby when I was there. When I went back to California, my dad always took me to Coronado Island, the base there. We would go to San Diego. Um, so I've been back to California, and I went to my birthplace once. But really, I was like, I was 12, 13. I was Emma's age, so I really don't know. I wasn't attentive enough to know the surrounding area, then. So,
and is that island part of the Channel Islands? Or what's called the
um,
Channel? because I watch a bunch of eagles there.
In San
All my
Diego?
connections this time of year. No, the Channel Islands off the coast of California.
Yeah,
Uh, oh,
possibly.
Santa Cruz. I think that's one of the islands, and I can't remember all the island names. I just know the nest names: Two Harbors, and
Yeah, I heard you talking about you like to watch those eagles
oh, I
nest.
love it. Well, I love baby everythings. And so these nest cams, a lot of them are like aimed right down at the nest. So you get to watch the hatch and you get to watch the parents feeding the little eaglets, and it's amazing to me. I kind of look at eagles. I think they're very similar to humans because, obviously they become adults and they can be very powerful and fierce and accomplish a lot, and they have to overcome a lot and work really hard to get what they need, and but they have these little babies that are absolutely completely helpless. They don't have any feathers yet. They just have the little downy stuff on them. They can't
Yeah.
feed themselves. They can't fly. They can't walk around. Nothing. They're completely helpless and dependent on their parents. And so to watch these eaglets be fed and cared for and kept warm and all by their parents, I look at that and I just think, see what great lessons. Humans need to be doing this. This is what it's about. This is, and these eagles in Florida that I watch, they lost their nest in the hurricane and had to completely rebuild from scratch. They had nothing. But
Mm.
lo and behold, yes, they worked together. They built a new nest. They've got 2 eggs in it now, and everything is just like nothing ever happened. And I just am so inspired. I just feel like there's so many lessons to learn from them because they don't get hung up about what happened yesterday. They don't worry about, that they got in a fight with another eagle or whatever. They can be hurt even. They still go on. They do what needs to be done and they protect their territory and take care of their babies. And I just think it's amazing. So it's a great escape for me, and there's just a lot to be learned. Bye, Chris. Thanks for being here today. You have a great weekend too. Um, I don't think I have any more questions on my list. Some of the questions like don't even pertain like computer technological. Although, Are you tech savvy? Pretty pretty
I
good.
think so.
Okay, so maybe some of those questions would have been good. Beyond the dirty Santa tradition, do you have a tradition that's been handed down in your family or that you have started now since you have Emma that you're handing down to her?
Eating is our family tradition.
Just for Christmas
And Thanksgiving and every
and
holiday.
Easter.
Yes. But hey, I'm not complaining. We
Do you
like to
have
eat.
a favorite memory of a Christmas when you were little?
Oh boy. Well, I have them all documented. I was like, it's almost like I was meant to be come up to be this do this vlogging thing because every birthday and every Christmas and every holiday that I've ever had ever since I was a little bitty was tape recorded, right? On the big, you know,
Oh
when
yeah,
you
eight
had that
millimeter.
huge,
Yeah, family
yeah.
camera thing.
So all the way coming up, like my aunt and my nana, my mom's moms, they like really were into documenting things. So like for instance, there's a VHS tape at my nana's house that says Danielle's birthday, you know, 90 through whatever until I was too old to have birthdays. So, and every Christmas, which in a way it's kind of good because I can go back and I can watch those and I can see like people who are not here anymore and, things like that. So it's pretty awesome. And I could show Emma those things. So, where I can't think of things like right now when you're asking me questions, I could show her, this is what it was like, so.
So that being said, first, Drunken Chef is asking what everybody is going to have for Christmas dinner or what we have for Christmas dinner. So I can ask you that. What typically does your family do for Christmas dinner?
Well, we get together at my nana's house. Like we'll get together on the 17th, so it won't exactly be on Christmas, but it'll be celebrating Christmas. And so for Thanksgiving, we do a big, huge thing. But on for Christmas at Nana's, we do finger foods. Well, I'm gonna bring my corn, but so mainly finger foods. We don't do real like a big feast, but there's still a lot. It seems like a feast worth of food, but it's not like food, food. It's
Main
snacky
entree,
foods.
not main
Yeah,
entree stuff. So,
yeah.
and good question too from Drunken Chef. If you guys want to get inspired about cooking, there's a channel you need to be hanging out at. So, uh, lots of lots of learning opportunities, lots of recipes, and just again great ideas. If you feel like stuff is stale and you need to add some new stuff to your menu, go and check out his channel. And so while you're talking about though documenting your childhood and your holidays and birthdays and things, I want to remind everyone that there is still time to send us clips or photos or stories or recipes or lists of favorite songs and stuff for our Christmas project. So if you can throw together a little clip of something, Danny, to send to me, I would love to include it in our Christmas project video. If you're a content creator, obviously you'll get a shout out in the video, and your channel information will be in the description. Um, so I just want to have time to be able to edit. This deadline could be extended based on how much we do or don't receive. We've had a handful of submissions come in, and obviously I'll have some content from my family that we'll be sharing, but just want to encourage any of you. Southern Mama that was in the chat today sent me some photos to our Instagram. So that's another way to get me stuff. If you're just sending, documents, little written out stories or typed out stuff, or photos, but it can be anything, videos, pictures. If you want to be in the video, you can. If you don't want your face in the video, you can send me something that doesn't have you in it. But I would like for this to be a special thing that we can all do together as a little family and community here on YouTube together. So there's another little plug for that. Let me get back to chat and see if anybody's got more questions for you.
Okay, so one of my favorite movies is Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I really
Okay.
like that movie. It's hilarious.
Okay. Is it
And then
the music
and,
you like
and
about it
then
or the story?
both.
Okay.
Well, it's the characters. I'm also a George Clooney fan, but I just think the whole that it was just hilarious. Um, but there's some sad parts in that movie that's messed up, but it's historical, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But I think pretty much that the just the little things that was said were hilarious.
And I don't know if I
But
said hi to you, Jeff and Lorena. Jeff and Lorena from Back to Country Homestead are here.
hey,
I know I talked about you when I went over my stats for previous guests and channel members. So
and
hello to
Destiny
you if I didn't say it when I saw you come in earlier.
and
And
Peter from Old Man King Homestead and Janice from Where to
uh-huh,
Begin Homestead
yeah,
and
and
Kevin
just
is here. We're
uh-huh.
we're popular.
It's a great chat. I'm telling you, yeah. You want to just stop in on my show once a week, Danny? Say hi. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see who stops in. We'll see who stops by because you're going to be with me. Um,
Amanda's here. Cool deal.
Yeah,
I
I
was
think
scrolling
you
through.
probably know most of the people in the chat today. Again, I have a little handful of people that came from uh, Lawyer You Know, from my little Lawyer You Know family, where I
Yeah.
spend a lot of time every day. But most
I
of it
don't
is our little
recognize
homestead family here.
Chris Phoenix. I'll have to look and see
Yeah,
who that is.
that's from Peter's Lawyer You Know channel.
Okay.
Look and
And
see
Matt
Southern
D.
Mama that was here earlier. That she's also from that channel.
Okay.
Sydney Alberts that stopped in early but then had to leave to go and moderate in another channel is from that channel. So uh, there's lots of little families. It really is like just extended family here. You know, I've got
Yeah.
my little core family. The first channels I met, the first channels that kind of showed me the ropes, learning about live streams. I feel like I've learned so much about live streaming just from the times I've seen you live stream, whether you were on someone else's live stream or you were doing your own live stream. And
Well,
I
I'm
thought,
glad that
yes,
you
I
feel.
can do this.
I'm glad to hear that. That makes me happy.
Yeah, I can
That's
do
the
this.
second time.
Yes, yes.
I got told today that somebody made like a life changing decision because of my courage, and I was like, wow, that never ceases to amaze me, the influence that you might have on somebody without even knowing it. That's why I try
Yep.
to really make sure that. you know, that I really do try to make sure that I watch what I say, what I do, because not just because, yeah, that's what's right, but just because you never know, when you're not watching those things, who might you could affect in a negative way, and I would rather affect them in a positive way. That really touched
Absolutely.
my heart to hear that, and to hear you say that I encouraged you to do anything. It's just like, yes.
Well, I'll just tell you that for every one or two people that might actually say it in a stream or in a comment or whatever, I guarantee there's dozens of other people that they just haven't said it to you, but it's happening. That's what you do. That's what you are. And you know, when I sent you that first email to say I need you to be on the show, it's because I needed you to be here. I needed you to share that and spread that and let people be inspired by just who you are. And that's why part of the focus when I do my interviews is on the channel, is on the videos on your channel and all. But because I want people to know you. That's where the connection really happen, when they feel like they know you. I think. I know that's what I enjoy most, is when I feel like I know the person. There are some channels out there
Yeah,
where like they never even say what their real name is. Like they have a
yeah.
channel name, but I don't see anywhere in the about section, or there's never a video where they even say what their
Well,
name is, just their first name, and it just
and
feels
that's
weird to me.
if I'm gonna share, my personal pretty much life, what goes on in my life, you might as well know my name. Like,
Right, right. But I'm just again intrigued sometimes when I watch a channel and they never, you have no idea what their name is. I mean, I
yeah,
guess some content it doesn't matter. If it's just, how to fix a car or whatever, I guess it doesn't matter. But it matters to me, though. I just still feel more connected when I at least know somebody's first name. So, again, you're doing a lot of things right. But if there are no questions in the chat, I'm going to turn you loose. Do you have any
okay.
questions, Danny? Do you have any questions for me? You got any questions for anybody you saw in
Uh,
the chat?
I don't think I do. I appreciate you for having me up here.
Yeah, I appreciate you for being here. So yeah, you're welcome back
Alrighty.
anytime. You can stop in anytime. I'll
Okay.
put you on the screen anytime you want to be here.
Okay.
And you can hang out
Thank
in the
you.
chat if you want, or if you've got to run on and get some more stuff done. Be
No, I
blessed.
will do that for
Much
sure.
love to you. Merry Christmas. And I'm
Okay.
praying for you. I mean, I pray for
Thank you so
you
much.
anyway, just because you're part of my little YouTube family here. But I'm praying for you. Whatever struggle is going on, you've got my phone number. If you ever need me, day or night, call me. If there's anything I can do or anything I can send you, you know, I'm here. So don't forget that. You're
Well,
not
thank you.
alone. You're never alone. You'll never be alone.
Oh, I
And
know
I
I'm
love
not.
you. I love you. I'm just honored and proud to know you, and I'm so thankful that you're on the show today.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to
I'll
turn
jump
her
down.
loose, guys. We'll spin for our channel of the week, and then I will let everybody get on to start their weekends. All right, let me pull up my channel of the wheel. I hope you guys were as blessed by that as I was. I'm telling you, she's just a quality with a very high quality channel and a lot of talent and a lot she shares with everybody that happens upon it. So I'd love if you would show her some support by checking out the channel, subscribing. Always remember, let me put up my little reminder that you always need to watch a video or two that's at least 3 minutes long before you subscribe. And when you watch those videos, make sure you click the like button, that you leave a little comment, even if it's a hey, great video or thanks, or because those are the kind of things that YouTube uses to determine if the connections are legitimate and that you're a real person and that you meant to be engaged and that you weren't just paid to go visit a channel. Or there are things out there like that, and beware of those. If you get those, like those promo SM, I see that they still pop into my comments from time to time. That's not the way to grow a channel. It doesn't last, and YouTube is aware. YouTube has ways to know if what's happening is legitimate. So check out her channel. Make sure you do it the YouTube way so that everything will stay in place and she doesn't lose any ground. Because we'll be tracking her numbers now, um, starting this week. Hello, Nicole Chafe. Thanks for being here today. Let me do a share screen. We'll spin for channel of the week. Tell me it's kind of slow today. I was uploading the canceled the upload even further, but let's Did not pick the right thing. Bear with me here. All right, share screen, screen two. All right, so we're going to spin for Oh, I actually want to do it like this, I think. Yes. And we'll see if we can introduce you guys to a channel that maybe you had never heard about before. I do want to say that Destiny at Dirt Road Destiny is a brand new channel for me. I just met her at Amanda's live stream yesterday. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, so Pentatonics know who Pentatonics is. This is a music group. They're an a cappella music group. Uh, my kids went to high school with a couple of the kids in the group at Martin High School in Arlington. Hey, Karen Yells, how are you? I hope you're feeling good today. Thank you for being here. But Pentatonics is, you don't have to be a fan of a cappella music to be a fan of Pentatonics. They've done amazing things without instruments that have won over fans and followers around the world. They are world famous. They are Grammy winners. They are highly sought after to do shows and lots of content everywhere, Facebook, YouTube. But if you check out their YouTube channel, get a little sampling of what they can do with just their voices. It I just think you will be moved. There's no way to not feel something when you, I mean, music in general for me is like that, but a cappella music, uh, this is not your, Sunday church at the little country place where, they don't even have an organ, much less somebody that knows how to, but this is, again, a blessing to check them out. So Pentatonics, check them out. Again, my kids went to high school with a few of the ones that are in the group now. And Avi Kaplan, that I'm a fan of, that also has a YouTube channel, was the original bass singer for the group. I think he was with them for about 7 years. They've replaced their bass singer because Avi's gone on to have a solo career now. But that's a blessing, and it's just perfect. I was excited about it because they have Christmas albums that have come out, and those are blessings for sure. So if all you do is go check out some of their Christmas music, you'll be glad you did. It's a great channel, and if it was new for you, I'm excited that name came up on the wheel so that you guys can learn about them and be blessed by what they share. So again, coming up for our channel, still time to get some pictures and things for our Christmas project. Our 12 days of Christmas started on Monday last week, I think. So if you haven't checked out the videos and things that are going up for that, our focus is on kind of retro entertainment, golden age of entertainment. I put up an old time radio episode, Christmas themed old time radio episode for the first submission. I know some of you have watched Scrooge. I have the original. I don't know if it's the original, but the 1935 version of Scrooge went up on the channel middle of the week this week. Tonight is the 1969 Frosty the Snowman, ABC television production, the animated 1969 Frosty Snowman. That's a favorite from my childhood. Sunday, I have it set to premiere, is one of my favorite Christmas traditions to listen to Peter and the Wolf. This is an orchestral interpretation of the old folk tale of Peter and the Wolf. It's amazing. I created I'm calling it a musical storybook video. So I just gathered art from the internet universe and musical background video stuff, because it's all just music. There have been like TV shows and stuff made where they have, actual like actors and things doing the scenes, or cartoons doing the scenes. But I have to be careful about what I share on YouTube because there's a lot of copyright issues. So I knew I was going to have to create something for myself. I'm tickled with how it turned out. I love that music. I love that story. So you have to be really listening. There's narration, and then there's the musical instruments. So I'd love to see you at the premiere for that on Sunday afternoon. Um, and then one day next week, we will have the TV adaptation of Miracle on 34th Street. The movie itself, the original, is not in the public domain, so I can't share that. But there's a nice TV adaptation that was put out in 1955 that still tells that story. So that's going to go up. I think I have that set for Tuesday. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is on that list. So a lot of classic, just quintessential Christmas titles and things from my childhood that were very special that I really did like. Um, and I hope you guys will like them too. I still plan to do at least a 12-hour stream for the final, for the day 12 of our 12 days of Christmas, but I'd like to make it a 24-hour stream. Now on YouTube, it has to be two separate 12-hour streams, or you can't save it to your channel. And so kudos to those of you that little pop-up live to test out the AccuRadio stream along with the background that I'm working on to put together, because I think it turned out great. There are copyrights, obviously, on most of that music, but all that means for me is that I can't make money off of the stream. But I'm not doing any of these 12 Days of Christmas things to make money off of them. This is something that we wanted to do for people that visit the channel, because these are special shows, special music, special Christmas events from our lives and our childhoods that we wanted to share. Um, but let me see what's in the chat that I might need to share. In December. So she will have a video going up today related to that. Lots of collabs happening right now. There's cookie collaboration happening. There's always something. If you're a content creator and you're looking for a way to make connections, meet new people, and get your name in front of some potential new viewers and subscribers, there are lots of opportunities to do that with some of the video collaboration projects that are going on. And let's see what Dancing Alone with Reynolds says, because Danny was a guest on Rich Cat. Hey, I'll write a note for you if you need. If you need me to say that I kept you late, or I wouldn't let you leave the chat, I'll write a note for you. Danny, you'll sign it too, right? Thanks for being here, Dancing Alone with Reynolds. Oh, look, so Jesse shared the link for our Peter and the Wolf. If you go to the homepage, it does show that it's going to premiere. I didn't set a lot of them up as premieres because I'm running most of them in the afternoon, evening, just because I feel like more people might actually be able to watch them soon after they're posted than they could my like 9 a.m. videos that I usually post. But this one is that special to me that I wanted to be able to chat with you guys while it's happening and get feedback on what you think. I'm hoping some of you, it'll be the first time you've ever heard it. It's about 25 minutes, so not a real long video, not a real long orchestral presentation. But it's just really, really special. And I am instantly transported back to some of the happy times of my childhood just by hearing it. So I don't want to get choked up about that, but it's really special to me. So I'd love for you guys to be with me on Sunday when that premieres and be watching. Again, I don't have anything else set up as a premiere right now. That stream, maybe I may set the stream up, the Christmas music stream up as a premiere, just because I really do want to have a lot of people enjoy that. And that's obviously something that you can just be playing in the background while you're, putting your bicycles together for your kids late night on Christmas Eve, or making your Bisquick sausage balls Christmas morning, or whatever it is you might be doing as a family where you can't sit down and look at a video or watch someone. I'll just have the music stream playing. So cross your fingers that really does work out as well as the little test did. And we just are so appreciative for everyone that has helped us get where we are here on YouTube. I'm blessed at the people I've met that I would never have met if it wasn't for YouTube. So this is a fun time of year for me. I'm enjoying my journey, and I appreciate, again, all of you that are parts of it. Thank you to everyone that's in the chat today. if you haven't heard me say it before, I'm always just amazed that anyone shows up at all. So when I can have a nice string of interactions happening in the chat, and I can see that you guys are meeting each other and enjoying each other, along with learning about whoever I might have on the show that day, and listening to me ramble, uh, then it's just gravy on top of a blessing. I am going to be working on some Christmas covers. I know I've been saying that for a couple of weeks, and I think because I still need one or two more uh, videos for my 12 Days of Christmas, there will be a video that a little compilation of some Christmas covers. Um, I just have to decide which ones. If you have a favorite Christmas tune, feel free to put it in the chat, and I will see if I can scrounge around and find an accompaniment track for it, and make sure that it's in a key that works for me, stuff like that. And I will put that. I'll make that part of what's going to be on that video. Um, Thanks again, Karen, for being here. I really do hope you're feeling better. I know you had some creepy crud there for a while, so I was tickled to see you at Peter's a few days ago, and I'm really honored that you're here today. Here is my new friend Elder P, who will be the guest on the show next Friday. So you guys be sure to come back and check him out. I bet he will be a new channel for a lot of you as well. But I'm hoping that he'll be somebody that you add to your little family here, and that you'll help his family grow here on YouTube. Uh, Without further ado, I'm going to take myself off the screen. I will leave the chat open for a few minutes, like I like to do, so that if you guys have questions for each other, or want to say your goodbyes, you can do that. Be blessed, be happy, be safe, be well. Know that Rich Cat Ranch is sending lots of love to everybody that has touched our lives here on YouTube. And we thank you for being a part of our journey, a part of our family. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Ramadan. Well, I don't even know. There's so many different celebrations and things being looked at and honored and thought about this time of year. So I want to honor all those as well, and just remind you guys how special you are to me. So take care. Say your goodbyes. I love you all, and I will see you on Sunday for Peter and the Wolf.